Hi guys, welcome to Becky Tarot. My name is Becky. I am a spiritual advisor and clairvoyant. So today we are doing a video for all signs, weekend energy. Obviously that can carry over. It can also be if someone around you's energy, you know, your partner's energy. Just take it out, resonates, and if it doesn't, don't worry about it. It's not your energy. Just put it to the side, leave it. It's not today. Today's not your day. We're not in your energy. So let's see what sign the divine wants to do first, please. You want that? They want Scorpio. It's poked out and I can hear them saying that one, so they want Scorpio. Scorpio first. Okay. Goes there. Right. Scorpio. 1 minute. Scorpio, please. They want this one. Right. Opening Scorpio, please. Okay, so Scorpio, you're in like a tunnel. Kind of feels like a tunnel, but whatever. And there's a bit of light like up and over there, and it's all dark, and you're looking at the light, like the energy's a bit sad, a bit unmotivated. You're beaten down, I heard, by the stress of life. This is a big lesson for you, Scorpio. You're learning about how, listen, we all have lessons and trials and, you know, things to do, and it can be hard, but whoever this Scorpio is resonating for, you are bringing yourself unnecessary lessons, if that makes sense. Kind of unnecessary darkness, unnecessary drama, unnecessary I had self-sabotage. So it's really weird. It feels like you're in darkness and there's the light and you're looking at it and you want to be there, but you've put yourself in this darkness the same way you could just go towards the light, but you're not. You're just looking at it. It's almost just like it's like you're just accepting, settling. I'll just accept and settle for this darkness. Well, but you keep looking at the light. So let's see what that comes out. We've got you're very close to achieving your goal. And from this, I just get, funny, this card, look, it's someone that's like in a forest that's all dark. And then look how bright the moon is. And that's the light. And this is you like stood down looking up at it, which is kind of like the vision I saw. And for the kind, you're very close. I get, you know, I don't know if like you're very close to achieving your goal, but it's more, you're closer than you think. Like it would be easier than you think if you would just try, like make it a goal, because you could achieve it, but you choose not to. A personal issue reaches resolution, and I get this. This is to do with personal self-sabotage, self-sabotaging thoughts, your own. There's something to do with interactions. I just heard like interactions. Maybe you're not very good at expressing, communicating, and if you're figuring that out, you need to work on that. And I'm getting this. It's a personal issue of like you that's causing this, and it wants to be resolved. It's time to give rather than take, and nothing will come of this situation. So with you might be dealing with a Virgo, some of you. It's time to give it's time to give rather than take. But this person's got their eyes closed, and I feel like it's really weird. It's like it's time you need to open your eyes and just give yourself the time that it needs. Like in regards to, give yourself the time to open your eyes and look at yourself and then make the moves. And then check this out. Nothing will come in this situation. Look at all this darkness and then that tiny bit of light. But look how close we are here. And then look how far. It's the same vibe, yeah? Darkness. Just this is closer, so this is lighter. There's trees here. So whatever darkness you're in or putting yourself in or whatever, it's nothing's ever going to come of that. Nothing's going to ever move or budge of that. You will stay in that darkness. Yeah, no one's coming to save you. No one's coming to resolve it. There's not going to be an interaction that's going to resolve all your problems. No one's going to swoop in and make it all right. This is a lesson for you in regarding taking responsibility for yourself, your life and your actions, and moving towards the light. So if I'm just what's coming through, if any of you guys are in a toxic situation, could be relationship or just situation that you keep finding yourself in the same situation because you keep putting yourself there, but you're not acknowledging that you keep putting yourself there. When you're, whatever this situation is, look how you're so far from the light when you're in this, but if you pull yourself out, you're really close to the light and can just head towards it and make that choice. But you like to put yourself here, all the way away from the light, refusing to see. I'm going to get one clarifier on this. Yeah, and it's to do with, because of self-sabotage, to do with, again, eyes closed again in this. You refuse to look at yourself and what you're contributing or you're bringing to your life and what you're bringing to interactions and connections and situations. You're just refusing to look at it. But it comes down to you don't want to look at yourself because you secretly deep down don't think you're good enough, and you probably have a lot of self-hatred. So you refuse to look at yourself and your actions because then you don't have to face who you really are, who you've become. But in order to change, the first step is going with, like, looking at yourself. Yeah? Self-reflect is the first step to healing and progressing and heading towards the light. Yeah? So, yeah. Prosperity lies ahead for you guys if you can just take responsibility. That's it for Scorpio. On to the next. Oh no, sorry, closing vision. Sorry. Closing vision is, they're showing me exactly the same. You're looking towards the light, but there's someone, for some of you it's a female, that keeps pulling you. So I got you in the middle and you're quite near that light. And then there's a female, for some of you, it could be something, a partner, it could be so many, like, it's so many of you, it'll be different, but for a lot of you, there'll be a certain female that's doing this, and she yoinked you and pulled you all the way really far away from the light. For some of you, she might have blonde hair. I saw blonde hair, but she might, like I said, this is only for some of you. Other people, it might be like, it could be like a job or whatever. But for some of you, there's a female with blonde hair that keeps putting you all the way back to that darkness. So you need to stop allowing it. And you're really sad. Even when you get close, you're just really sad. But I'm sorry, Scorpio, but it's such a self-pity party. It's a energy. Like, I mean this with all this love, but it's quite pathetic. Like, it's like, meh, poor me. Like, stop. You're doing it to yourself. Whoever that is, stop letting them take you all the way back. Like, you get this far and then you go all the way back. So stop, whoever that is, kick them to the side and just head towards your light. Okay. Gemini pops out. I'm going to shuffle. If you really want Gemini, you can bring it out. Oh, you want two together again? No, that's free. I'm not taking it. Oh, you did that earlier. No. Just one, please. Just one, please, Spirit. Thank you. Gemini. You know, I said as I pulled it, it poked out, and then I said I'll shuffle if you want it. Gemini, they want next. Oh, I just heard shine bright like a diamond. So, that's interesting, Gemini. Okay. Opening Gemini, please. Okay, so it feels a bit like you're bouncing, you're skipping, you're loving life, and you're nailing lessons, you're learning things, you're getting shit done. You're like, yep, done that, yep, done that, yep, done that. Oh, and you're about to come to a big ass halt in front of your face, and you're looking up, and there's something or someone that is big and scary, and you're scared of it, and it's towering over you. What's coming through is there might be some, like, a childhood fear or someone that you're very scared of, or something you didn't think would come back around and you don't want to face it. You've never wanted to face it. Well, it's time to face it. I just heard time to face the music. That's interesting. Gemini. These ones. It could be regarding a connection. It could be a love connection in the past. There's something that's going to stop you in your tracks. Okay, Gemini, please. For some of you, yeah, it could be a connection. Some of you, it's to do with childhood, or something's coming back around from childhood. Because I heard, like, I stopped because I thought it was my baby, but it's not. That was like crying. So it could definitely be childhood issues, or something happened in childhood and it's coming back around to faith. Right, let's see. Interesting. Yeah, family card there. What do you want to clarify with? Okay. So, for some of you, this could be a connection, a relationship. Oh, these are upside down. A relationship. Okay. Yeah, that you're being guided to face. So, it's something or someone from the past. There's a bit of darkness there. There's a lesson that needs to be finished off. It could be that you may have done someone dirty in the past and you didn't want to face it back then. You kind of run away from it, but it's coming back around for you to face it. Face what you did. Yeah, just face the darkness. If it, I feel like for most of you, if it's regarding a connection, a love connection, it was you that did something here, or you kept something in the dark, and that's coming to light. For some of you, it may have been the other person, but the lesson's coming round, looping around anyway, even if you was hurt. But I feel more it's people that may have like done, there's something in the dark that needs to come to light. Something I get that you regret, hugely. Yeah, it feels like, yeah, there was a mask worn. For some of you, you tried to keep something apart or people apart. And you was kind of, you've been looking at this the wrong way and focused on the wrong aspects of it. So, like, here's just an example. Say you was with someone and you cheated and it was quite bad. So it was like a friend or a best friend or something. And what you did was, obviously you never told your partner. The best friend, like, shut up. But what you did was because you wanted to stay in a relationship and you decided not to tell them, you caught yourself up in your own lies. Like, you tried... So what you did is you tried to separate the friends, like in regards, like sabotaging them so that your partner wouldn't be friends, making up lies. Just, you went on massive toxicness because you was wearing a mask and you just, you know, everything you was doing was from darkness rather than facing up to what you've done. And you kind of tied yourself up and kind of, I feel like later on you played victim here. It feels like later on down the line it was a bit of, you were like playing victim when it was your own mess. For some of you, this may be regarding something when you was a child. There may have been some abuse, sexual abuse for some of you, and you've worn a mask your whole life. You've been caught up in feeling like a victim, and something, you've been numbing it. You've numbed it. It's like you've never really faced this from when you was a child, and something's coming back around in regards to now it's time to face it. Spirit will always bring you back around to face things so that you can heal, because if you're not healed, you carry it and it has effects in your life, and they want you to heal so you can release and then move forward. For those of you that it is sexual abuse, if you need any help and advice spiritually, I am here. But you're not a victim. This is very common for people that receive sexual abuse when they are a child. They are stuck in that child state of victim, scared to speak out, just scared because that's how you was made to feel. But you are not. You are in control of your life. You are an adult. You are powerful and you are brave. Yeah? So, like I said, my inbox is always open for those of you that are struggling with that. And then let's clarify on this. So for some of you, how this all could tie in is that some of you, may have had some kind of abuse, sexual abuse when you were a child, and now you have a family, and you may have been doing some things like, I don't know, if you're carrying pain and you're in your pain body from childhood and stuff, you can do things like sabotage a relationship, not be great in your family aspect because you don't know how to be, because you're still stuck in your pain body and you haven't healed and worked through it. Sabotaging, like cheating on your partner. There's so many different ways, you know, addictions. And it feels like it's coming around because you have regret. You're being made to face something. There's a forgiveness here, so it could be forgiving yourself or it could be forgiving someone else. But basically, it's coming to an end, so you can release this. It's coming to face up, so you can release this. I just heard it's time. It's time. It's just time. Okay, closing for Gemini, please. Okay, so what I'm seeing is, so how, when you hit this like gigantic thing, what I'm seeing is it's so dark. It's like a devil, a giant demon devil, and you're petrified of it. You run through its leg. It's massive. You run through its legs, and then you're running around hiding from it. And then what you do is you pull back a bow and arrow, and on this bow and arrow, it's like a light, it's fire, and on it says communication, and then you aim it at the big demon devil and it dies. So it's about speaking out and communicating, being honest. There's something to do with that needing to communicate that's coming through here, Gemini. And then in order for you to release. So take that, it resonates for you. We're going to move to the next person. Leo. Oh shit, I didn't do the timestamp for fucking Gemini. Oh, excuse the language. Oh, mate. I'll have to go back. Leo. 1647. 1647. Okay. Okay, Leo, you're being very defensive. It feels at the moment you're very angry about something. I'm getting you're opening your mouth, you know, like a fire breathing dragon, but you're not. You're in Leo energy because it's a lion, and you're like breathing out fire all around you, just in a big circle. So you are angry, you are lashing out, you're being defensive, you're angry at the world or everyone around you. But when you finish blowing out all that fire, you'll then stop, and you're so lonely and sad. So you're like breathing fire on everyone around you, lonely and sad, breathing fire, rather than letting people in, working with people, communicating. Yeah, and you just, either you're continuing to do this or you just continue to do this at the minute. Leo then, please. Yeah. Maybe you need to learn a lesson of teamwork, how to work with people. Balance, spirituality and practicality. Yeah, you're very off balance. That's what you need to do. Some of you might be dealing with a Pisces or have Pisces in your chart. Yeah, the energy is gaining momentum. Definitely it's building in order for you to take a look at it. Two more, please. Okay. So, right. Balance your spirituality. You're off balance, definitely, at the moment. And you're definitely going round and round in this energy. Round and round we go, round and round, not coming off the merry-go-round. Yeah, the energy is gaining momentum massively. There's gonna be a judgment call either by you or by someone else in order to make you just stop and take time to breathe out and relax and just kind of acknowledge what's going on or acknowledge what's going on with you. I think there's going to be a friend that's going to try and help you. For some of you it might be a connection, but it feels friend vibe. So if it is a partner, it might be they're helping you as a friend. But there's a friend that's really going to try and reach out and help you. That you're judging. I think you're judging this person as well. You're not accepting their help, but you need to. There's been some kind of tower, or you're going through a tower moment. So everything's crumbling that you know, but the reason why the divine will give you a tower moment when it's time to move. They will, something will happen, like your relationship might break down, you get kicked out of your place, or something, it'll be a massive flood in your place because they need to put you in a certain place. They need you in a certain area so you can meet a certain person, so you can get a certain job. And they know, so It's really the art of surrendering. It's hard when you're stuck in physical form, but if you can work through and balance yourself, stay grounded and balance your spirituality and practicality, so staying like balanced between the physical and the non-physical, 5D, 3D, and surrendering and flowing, you will see that quite quickly you get brought to a new timeline, a new life, and it's great. One more on that. Yeah, there's movement. They're making the movement happen. They're saying luck is on your side. This is all happening for you, not to you. Even though it feels like it's happening to you. It feels like later down the line, it's going to be worth it regarding financially. Either you're going to meet a oh, okay. So you might be mentally entrapped by either a partnership that's broken up, that maybe they're quite good with their finances, or they're very supportive and they support you financially. So you might be mentally trapped by that, or you're mentally trapped by money, physical form, and you just want to have it. You think you have to have it all, and you're trying to manifest it. But they're saying luck's on your side. Relax. Like, you need to just go within and work through your issues, and you will manifest and get what you deserve. They're trying to move you in the direction to give you what you deserve. It is a time for healing. Make sure we've got communication is key, but I feel like this is you. You need to communicate to whoever this person is that's trying to help you, and face yourself and talk to yourself. We've got you and your loved ones are safe. If you're worried about children and aspects, stop. You are safe. It feels like some of you might suffer with anxiety attacks and you panic about yourself. They're saying you're safe, you're protected. Learn to breathe through it and know that the other side has got you. And don't let your pride get in your way. Don't get caught up in stressing about other people's opinions, what they've got to say, what they're going to judge. Who cares? People judge and talk shit all the time. Don't worry about it. Just do you. Don't let your pride get in the way of flowing towards an action, or your pride not letting you get help from whoever this person is. Stop. This person is being genuine and is genuinely trying to help and is genuinely caring. So allow it. If you have to have a boundary up, fine, but don't push them away. Please, Leo. Yeah, so you're going to be scared to trust this person. I see a hand reaching out whilst you're breathing the fire, and you're like you're not sure, you're anxious, and then you take it, and you will see that this person is there to help. They're like a guardian angel that's going to lead you to happiness and fulfillment. Okay, Leo? Let's go. Next one, please. Pisces. Pisces. 22, 28. Pisces. Okay, let's go. I feel like I need water. For some of you, something might happen on the 12th of like this or next month, or the end of year, the 12th month. That's just randomly coming through. Okay, into Pisces energy, please. What? Okay. Okay, this is really weird because Christmas has been and gone. I'm hearing on the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me, but then it says 5 gold rings, which doesn't match up, but whatever. So there's that 12th again. Show me Pisces. Sorry, bear with me, Pisces. I'm just letting it roll. Okay, got it. So, interesting. They are showing me, Pisces, you're like on a cloud, and the cloud keeps getting up to like a really nice level. It's like really light up there, and you're like, nice. And then just as you get there, your cloud drops down, and then you keep getting it, and it drops down. And then this keeps happening over and over. And when you look under the cloud, there's a rope. Hanging from the rope are 5 gold rings. And what I'm getting is there's 5 strong commitments here that are pulling you down. So you need to get balanced. You might not have to release, but you need to stop being so committed to some of these because it's too much, it's weighing you down, and you need to free it up so you can rise up. Pisces. Yeah, you're scared to express yourself and cause a tower moment. So you're scared to express yourself and maybe say like, I don't want to do this anymore, or I can't, and it's weighing you down. Yeah, right, let's get clarifiers. What do you want to clarify? Okay. You need to allow some of this to you need to just free yourself up from it, because there will be the justice will be like that it falls away, but you're scared. Like, for some of you, it could be one of the main things could be a connection, like either a family member or an actual relationship that is just not. You're scared for it to like come to an end if you express this, but justice is going to be here. Either you're going to do it or the divine's going to make it happen. You're just back and forth with this energy, and it's not good. It's in and out, back and forth in your head. Like, it needs to come to an end, and it's going to. So you can rebalance out, Temperance, and move towards the star, which is, you know, your hope, faith, getting everything that you know, more on the, like, you are on the path, but there's just things and people holding you back. Justice twice after the ending. Death. This ending is coming in, whether you make the move or the divine does. Clarifying this one here, please, for Pisces. Nearly said Leo. Some of you might be dealing with a Leo. For some of you, this definitely is a connection. Could be someone you have children with, family with, but yeah. For some of you, it might be leaving someone behind and moving towards an ex, someone that you had children with. Like, you might want to reconcile, but you're stuck. Like I said, justice will prevail. Interesting enough, some of you might be pregnant by someone and you want to move towards them, but you're heartbroken, or you don't want to have a baby and you're heartbroken, but you're reaching truth and clarity either way. Thinking about reconciling here, clarifier. But you're holding on tight to the what ifs, the maybes. So the confusion, that for some of you is definitely a love connection you want to move towards, whether it's someone from the past or a new one. So you're confused. You're confused and trying to reach clarity, but the Tower moment's coming, whether you like it or not. Pisces, justice, again at the bottom, is here. Conflict, I think that's internal conflict with yourself, just constantly. Burdens being carried, yeah. And the thing is, your energy is pumping out what you're manifesting and what you really want, but you're just not taking the action. So it's causing a rift and a stagnancy in your life, because you want it in your head and you're manifesting it, but you're not moving in that direction in the physical. So the divine is going to make it happen. For some of you, if you are stuck in a partnership you don't want to be in, there's going to be a third party incorporated in regards to maybe you want to move to someone else, or your partner's going to cheat. So it's an open door, but either way, they're making it happen. Okay, Pisces. I can't remember what. Oh yeah, the cloud thing. So you climb down underneath the cloud. You untie the rope and all the rings fall apart from one you grab to catch, because you want to take that one with you. And then you go back on your cloud, and your cloud is now lighter. You're not carrying the baggage that you don't need, and you're on the move. Okay, Pisces? So Cancer there, wanted to go, but let's see. Yeah, I was not gonna. Taurus. I'm a Cancer, and I feel like I've been channeling a bit of a Taurus energy at the minute. So I don't know. I feel like either I'm in some kind of Taurus energy. So there might be a link there, or you might be dealing with a Cancer. Just, yeah, there's a link there for me, definitely at the moment. Taurus. 28, 55. Taurus. Into Taurus, please. I feel like you're very stern-faced at the moment. You're just like, and there might be someone that's going to communicate with you, and you're just like, you're not giving anything away. You're just like, yep, yeah, Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just stern-faced, just, yep, okay, get that done. Taurus, please. So you've been running away from something, Taurus. Running away. Whether this is in your mind or in physical or just in your energy as a metaphor. Just, yeah. Been running. I'm getting you picking stuff up as you're running. I'm seeing like clothes, whatever, you're running. And then you're getting tired and you're running and you're getting slower and you're running and it's getting heavier because you keep picking things up along the way. Like you're running, picking that up, and it's just getting too much. You're slowing down. You can't. You're tired. You're exhausted. You can't carry any more. Okay, and then what you do is you sit down, and you're made to sit down because you can't move anymore. And then in the pocket of one of your coats, jackets that you've picked up, there's a box. You open, it's about this big. When you open, it's like an old-fashioned brown box thing. When you open it, there's like bright light, and then there's a ring. You pull the ring out, and you're looking at it, and there's so much light and high vibe energy coming from it. And then you breathe, you're breathing, and then you know what to do. You know what to do, finally. It's just like an aha moment. You just stand up like, I know what to do. Yeah? So that's good. Taurus. Okay. Maybe you are holding on to your pride and ego and running away from something, not want to look at something. Yeah. Could be to do with a connection, a love connection. Maybe you was at a crossroads with it and you wasn't sure, back and forth. Not sure. Keeping yourself tied up, I feel. Keeping yourself tied up maybe in the material world, trying to focus on job, career, money, just to take your mind off of it. Yeah, back and forth, not sure whether to go in a new direction. For some of you, you might want to go in a new direction towards someone else. And you're stuck in your pride and ego. Maybe for some of you, you might have built a whole life with the person you're with, but you're not, it's not right. I'm not saying you don't love them or don't care for them, but it's not right. It's not a happy, fulfilled relationship. Maybe you're not happy. Like I said, you can care for someone and love someone, but not be in love with them. And yeah, know that it's not right for you, this connection, but you can still care and love and break up in a very respectable manner. But you are stuck in your head. I think you might be stuck in your head about someone else. And you want to move either in a new direction towards them, or you're scared that this other person that's in your head is moved towards a new direction and you're just feeling it. You want to return to them. Clarify and received. Yeah, you're scared. The thing is, you're scared you're scared to move. You're scared just in general. Like I said, some of you might have like a home, some of you might be married, and you're just scared, so you're just settling. But there's 3 of you in this, whatever there is, there's 3 of you in this. Whether you're just bringing this person in your head constantly, it's like a third party in your relationship because you're just in your head about them. And it all comes down to fear. You're ignoring signs. Spirit is giving you signs all the time, but you're just ignoring them. Yeah, like you've got to walk away from something, someone, and you feel a lot of fear and guilt because you want to move towards something else. Interesting. Yeah, your pride and ego is stopping you from being communicative to. There's someone you want to communicate with, but you're scared because are you compromising all of this if you then communicate to them, but you're numbing your emotions and fears, and you're numbing the fact that there's a destruction happening around you from the other side. Your spirit, spirit is completely I think breaking the illusion that you've put up, and you're scared and you're trying to hold on to it, but they're breaking it and making you see what you really need to see. One more. Yeah, it could be someone that you're separated from, or you're scared of heartbreak and you're holding on. One more. Third party. What did I say? There's a third party, whether this is addictions, whatever, but I feel this might be someone else. Might be someone that you always dreamt of having a family with, or they've got a family and it puts you in darkness. But there's a lesson here to do with family. Maybe you were scared to have a family, and this person's gone and had a family, and now you're going to say no. You're scared because you're focused on money, or you're scared you're scared and saying no because your ego is keeping you. Maybe in the relationship you're in, there's lots of finances, and maybe that moving to the other person that's actually that you're in love with or want a family with, there's not as much finances, but that's your ego. They're saying follow your guidance and let that create your happiness. You need to purge this. It's an old cycle and it's a barrier. You need to purge this, Taurus. You need to release this. Okay, what they're showing me is this building. It's like the pressure's like more. And then you're just like, and it just like explodes. Like you just literally explode after this build up. And then the joke of the matter is after you're like, I feel so much better now. You're just like, I feel so much better. So yeah, this is definitely going to budge. You're definitely going to trust your guidance in the end, I feel. And you're going to know how to handle it because you're going to have that aha moment. But yeah, don't be scared of a tower. It's really hard when you're in it, but don't be scared of it. It's happening for you, not to you. Okay, Taurus? Okay, next, please. Cancer. They nearly came out before, but they wanted Taurus. Cancer. 35, 49. Okay, Cancer. Sage. I just feel like I should sage. Okay, Cancer. So those who have any selenite, Cancers, have it around you at the minute. Just kind of got that. Okay. Okay, so that's interesting. So, Cancer, you're walking through like a woods forest and you're walking along a path and it feels so lovely. It feels very peaceful. It's like you have got yourself here, finally. You look forward and there's a massive, massive bright light, like huge, like absolutely huge bright light. You're excited because this is something your intuition knows that's going to happen for you, that's coming towards you. And you know you deserve it. You've done a lot of work, shadow work, and you know it's your time to have this, to get this. So there's like a giggle with excitement, but you're on your path and you know you're on your path. You look back and there's a lot of darkness behind you, but you're moving and there's like flowers. And it's really interesting. They showed me that you lean down and you put your hand like under, you know, like a flower. So like the stem's in between your fingers, but the flower's here. But you look at it and you appreciate it. But you don't. It's showing me that in the past, because you liked it, you would put it up and have it and look at it. But from what I'm getting from that is you used to self-sabotage. And you're not. You understand now. So you can appreciate it, but not pick it and like appreciate its beauty and move. Take that over it resonates for you, Cancer. Okay. What do you need to release? So, and then nothing will come of this situation. So what I'm getting from this is some of you have not got to this energy yet. And it's interesting because because I'm a spiritual advisor, I always go through energies first. Like, even if people like other horoscope readings, if it resonates for me, it will resonate for me. But it's like, oh, I did that a month or two ago. Like, I'm always someone that ticks through the Cancer energy first, so that I can help and advise other people. I always get lessons first so I can help and advise other people. And it makes sense because we've got what do you need to release and nothing will come in this situation. So, prime example, for me being a Cancer, I had to release a partner. I had to release a very toxic, abusive partner, someone I just had a baby with. Yeah, completely. And I had to not react and not allow this person to self-sabotage me. I had to not react. This person was doing horrible things, like making videos about me and uploading it to the world, talking horribly like about me, all lies. And I had to stay in my high vibe and know, what is that? That's not me. And I chose to release that person. and release all of the shit that person did to me and came with me, and work on me. And I know I'm now on that right path, and I know what I'm heading towards and I'm going to be getting, and it's very exciting. So it resonates for me. So for some of you guys, you might be coming into this, or you know what it is. For a lot of you, I feel it is the same. It's a relationship, a connection, because nothing is going to come. This person is not going to all of a sudden see the light and see how much you do for them and all of a sudden going to appreciate you, right? You need to release them. Listen, I'm not saying down, you know, in 5 years' time, this person might do their shadow work and come back all in true light, like whatever. But right now, the energy is nothing's going to come of this. You need to release this. Most of you, it definitely is a love connection, but whatever it is, like just anything, a job, like a situation, friend, nothing's going to come of it. Like nothing. It's time to just release it. It's not going to give you anything. There's nothing that this can give you that's going to help you along your journey or be positive for you. Know that, have enough love for yourself to know that you are good enough and worth a lot more than this situation, and show them and the world the real you. And this is valid, you know. I just opened up and told you my situation, and that is, I focused on my gifts and where I am high vibe, which is this, and doing this for you guys. So I am showing the world and that arsehole the real me. The real me is, you can do what you want. I'm never going to change. I'm not going to stoop to you. I'm not gonna counter and mirror back your energy and start doing horrible shit. Like, that's not who I am. I'm a good person. I refuse to do that. Yeah, so show them, be in your emotions, feel the pain, work through it, heal, and show the rest of the world who you really are and what you're made of. Emotions are running high. For those of you that are further back in this, it gets hot, hard and heavy. You come through it a lot quicker than you think, especially if it's a toxic relationship connection. Don't let your past hold you back. It's very easy to not want to release because, you know, you've had other relationships or other people have done you dirty so much and you just really love this person. You're hoping that they won't, or they won't carry on. Stop. Yeah? It's hard when you're in your emotions, but it's gaining momentum anyway. And it just, don't hold on to the past. Know that it's another lesson. So move towards your next blessing. So for those of you that do, again, it kind of comes in, but I'm seeing, you know, is it Cinderella? Where she's like, bibbidi bobbidi boop, and she taps the wand on her and she turns from like rags into a beautiful gown and she's dressed. And it feels like that you will be gifted if you choose yourself and release this. Whatever it is, you will be gifted. You will receive a gift from the other side to help you. That will be it, and it feels not like a small gift. It will be something big. You know, it could be a lump sum of money to help you to go and secure something. It could be the dream job you've always wanted. It could be you release and you heal, and the partner that you're going to spend the rest of your life and get married to comes in. You will be gifted a very reasonable gift if you choose you. Okay? Answer? Okay, next. Virgo, please. Okay, so Virgo, you're quite confused at the minute. Okay, you're like, I want to go that way. No, I want to go that way. No, I want to go that way. That way, that way. Oh, lost and confusion. Big time. Yeah, it didn't come out, but that like jolted, wouldn't go back in. Being blind, like blindfold, back and forth, not making decisions, not looking at the facts, not refusing to take that blindfold off. Virgo, come on. So for some of you, there may be, for some of you, you might have a partner that you have children with, family with, whatever, that it's going to come out that there's a third party, or has been a third party, or it's come out there's a third party. They've had foolish behaviours. Yeah, and it's time for you to heal. They're saying, if this is true for some of you, the barrier is the fact that you keep allowing this person to return and come back, and they are never going to change. Stop holding on to them. Give yourself a fresh new start. Take the leap and trust. For others of you, it might be to do with your family home. It's going to be a situation in regards to you're going to be kicked out of your family home or something. They're saying just trust. No, I'm not taking all them. I don't have enough time, spirit. Okay, they're saying just trust that it's because they want you somewhere else. They're saying it's your free will. It really is up to you if you want to go around for some more, you know, repeat some same cycles. But on offer, there is a different path that you can have a bit more material happiness. If you just, not say it's all about material happiness, but there'll be something that can help you along with material, like material wise, so financial wise. If you can learn to say no. Yeah? And work through the grief and not allow this person back, or allow this situation back, or just allow something back. For some of you, if it is regarding like a home, in regards to say you have a flood and it just fucks up the whole house, or a flat, or there's a fire, you're going to feel grief, but it's all to reinvent you. It's all to reinvent you. So just roll through it, work through the cycle. Just let it bring you, because it's guiding you, just flip, to the material that you need, the material happiness that you need, and whether it's a home or whatever, it's guiding you. Second family card that's come out, so definitely to do with family here. It's to do with shadow work and holding on. So for some of you, might be just holding on to nostalgia in this property, or the person, or the family environment, whatever. There's nostalgia here, but you need to walk from it. You need to just stop holding on to pain, and just surrender. Yeah, seems to be something that you need to work on, Virgo. You're not very good at releasing, it's showing me. Like, you just like to chain yourself to things and never want to, you just don't seem to want to release them. You're wearing masks about how you feel and what you admire and things you understand. You need to take the masks off and stop telling yourself things, and then not expressing those to other people. Again, second walking away card, walking away from darkness. You have, yeah, so this is being received, whether you like it or not. You are still, if it's like for a little while more, you are going to hold on to this, looking at the sadness of it, looking at the wrong side of it, but you will turn around and see the positive from it later. Yeah, for some of you, it just feels like, listen, if it is to do with a partner, you are like, you've got to stop, like, you can forgive from afar, but choose you. But you will regret, if you get back with someone, you will regret it. They will do it again and again and again and again and again and again. Stop. Yeah, because this is blocking your gifts. This is blocking things that want to come in for you, Virgo. Closing energy for Virgo, please. Okay, so you know you was like that way, not sure. Feels like the universe, it like comes over and just sits you down like a child. It's like pushes you down by your shoulders. It's like, sit down and focus. And you just have your made to just, and then this person, universe, spirit's like, that way. And you're like, okay. And then you go. So they're going to make you. You're going to be made to see and take that path that the divine wants you to. Sagittarius. Oh, did I do it again? I forgot to write Virgo down. What's wrong with me? Virgo. Sag is 48, 16. Sag. So it feels like, Sagittarius, you're learning to be more open. Whether this is emotions, life, you're learning to be more open. Oh, that's really good, Sagittarius. You're learning to be, like, share the love as well. Like, you're open to sharing and sharing love, because I'm seeing you're like, there's a little bit for you. There's a little bit for you. And then you go to give it to someone, but you see a bit of a, like, red flag, and you're like, oh no, not for you. bit for you. So you're really good energy. You're learning to be loving and in high vibe, but put up boundaries where need to be. So that is amazing. So very, very good. Very impressive. Yeah. And the divine is seeing this. Like, your spirit guides are seeing this, like, yes, god damn it, finally. Okay, so show me Seb. When you're sleeping at night, maybe listen to some meditative stuff or YouTube, like sleep hypnosis, to help you with like keeping your vibration high and clearing things, and just whatever, pick whatever you want. There's plenty of them on YouTube, but they're saying do that because it's going to really help you at the minute. Or if there's something you need clarity on, just listen to that. It's going to help you. Yeah, you're learning to let go of stress. Exercise is a big part of this. So I don't know if you've started a new exercise routine, or you're going to be. For some of you, it's just walking, staying grounded, walking in nature. But yes, good. Some of you might be swimming, just running. Definitely being in nature is a big part. It's one of those things I always say to everyone: get grounded, be in nature, sit in front of a tree for even for 5 seconds. You know, a tree energy will suck the negative from you and help give you higher vibe and clarity. I do it every morning, literally as much as possible, and yeah, you can literally feel it. Like, you stand in front of, I always take one hand on, and I can feel the energy shift, and then it will give me a vision. Like, my baby's only 9 months old, and from the second she's born, she's been mesmerized by trees because she can see the energy, and she lights up and gets so happy. It's amazing to see. Yeah, trees, nature, plants are one of the nearest things to source that we have, so use it. There's going to be someone that's going to come in regarding, like, I get like teamwork regarding something. So for some of you, it might be an lover that's coming to just heal a situation, to let you know you're an amazing person and you're doing really well, and it's going to help heal you even more, because maybe there was stuff from the past. But I feel like if this is someone from the past, it was a very long time ago, like 5 to 10 years ago, and they're coming to send love and give you the love and heal the situation, to just, yeah. And it will help heal you both. For others of you, it could be like regarding a job. There's definitely teamwork that's going to happen. Hellos and goodbyes. So new connections coming in, past connections coming up, helping you say goodbye to like past pains. Just good healing coming in. But there'll be someone, whether it's an ex or someone from looking to offer you a new job, or a sibling that, you know, you might have lost contact with a long time ago. Either way, it's going to help heal you, and it's going to put you in that loving energy. Yeah, share, make sure you're sharing and express your feelings. But yeah, again, there's 2 people in this card. It's definitely you and one other person that's going to, yeah, heal. You're going to heal each other. Yeah, happy thoughts. For some of you, it's randomly coming through is, I don't know if you've always wanted a certain pet or something. Really random, but you will get it, or this pet's going to come in, or someone's going to buy you the pet, and it's going to help put you in an even more positive like energy and more positive thoughts. Yeah, it's just to do with forgiveness for a lot of you. So this past person that's coming back is to do with just create the energy of forgiveness. You don't have to be the person or whatever, but this releasing this and forgiving and releasing this will help you get stronger and more powerful in yourself. So you are this is a gift. This is going to be a gift from the universe, because you're in high vibe and you're working so hard. So this is like, here you go, we're going to help heal this. So say a relationship like 7 years ago, like I get like 5 to 10, so it's different for different people of you, but someone from a long time ago, so they did you dirty, but you was young or whatever, you haven't seen them, you haven't spoke to them, you worked through stuff, but you got your own closure, whatever. It's a gift from the divine, because they're going to come in and just, maybe they're going to tell you, like, do you know what, you didn't know this at the time, but I was going through this. It doesn't make it okay, but I apologise. And you are such an amazing person. You deserve, like, that's going to heal you. You're going to be like, oh, okay, like, it wasn't me. Yeah, massive, massive gift. It's going to put you in your emotions a bit. Yes, this is true. It's okay to be different and worth waiting for. So if it is just an apology and that's it, you both move forward, it's going to just do so much for the both of you, because I feel like this person, if it is regarding an ex, has been carrying this burden for a long time. Others of you, they might come in and actually want to heal this and work with you. Just, it's going to be emotional, but it's going to be amazing. Like, it's great if you choose to put up a boundary, whatever, but you must, It's great if you can forgive, and then even if you choose not to, move forward with that person, but you choose to forgive and be in a loving energy. And then your no in the morning. So something, yeah, something you've looked out towards for a long time and always wanted. Like I said, for some of you it might be a pet, but others of you it's different things, jobs, whatever. This is going to be a happy surprise that's coming in for you, because it's coming in, and yeah, finish what you started. So that manifestation that you put into the universe, put out to the world a while ago, is coming forward now. Hey, sun love. Sorry, my dog. How funny, my dog just came in on this one. Definitely a dog for some of you. Okay. What's next? Capricorn. 54, 51, 54. Capricorn, please. So I'm getting, Capricorn, you're quite nervous and anxious, and I'm hearing like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? So I don't know if this is like regarding a partner or something. You're just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like you're feeling anxious and suspicious, and you're asking all the time, or you're thinking, why are they doing that? Why are they doing that? You're really on edge, Capricorn. My dog wants to play. Interesting. So there might have been something that you thought you was really close to and you thought you'd achieved, but it's come out reversed. So it feels like maybe not. Something that you thought was going to happen is not happening. Something that you thought was literally impossible to happen, something that you didn't think you had to worry about, is now going to be happening. It feels like you thought you had practically planned this out, something like you thought this was going to work out, and you're starting to acknowledge that it's maybe right when you thought you was close to it, it's not going to happen. Nothing will come in this situation. Yeah. Don't let the past hold you back. They're saying luck is on your side. This energy is gaining momentum. So this is a cycle as well that's been looping round, and it's time to finish it. So for some of you, this is really weird. Some of you might be in a relationship with someone, and say you was like, you were going to take, you thought you had solidified in regards to, say you was going to buy a house, right? Or you was going to get married. Yeah. And you're moving through all the paperwork, and you thought everything was solid, and you've basically got your moving day and whatever. But now you feel like your partner's being shady, and you're like, what are they doing? What the fuck? What's going on? Like, what are they doing? And you thought, this is actually coming through, it might be a bit of a toxic energy. You thought that by like getting the house, that like, I'm seeing, you know, you put a plaster over something, like you brush stuff under the carpet, like, well, if we buy the house together, that'd be fine. Like, they can't leave me and whatever. It's just a bit of a toxic, that's not you facing reality or loving yourself and being true to yourself. And it's also to do with, there's some kind of healing that you've not done from quite, might be a partner before, a partner way back, or childhood. There's healing that needs to be done, that's time to face it, which is why you keep making these decisions, and maybe there's some toxic traits that need to be looked at in order for you to heal, and you need to go within. So this is why this is kind of coming out now, because it's time for you to heal. Yeah, so it feels like maybe there's a little bit of toxic behind for you, as in like, well, if I can just get the house with them, like how they're going to leave me then, we're tied in, or it's something along that. Like, I don't feel like it's so, like it's really dark behind it. Like, take this how it resonates for you. It could be your partner, but whatever. I don't feel like you're massively deceptive and like, oh, I'm going to get, but it's like insecurity there, and maybe you are settling for someone you're not really in love with, but you think, oh, they've got money and whatever, I'll just get the house and then we're secure, and at least I've got that and they can't leave. So even if they cheat forever, at least that, you know, that's not loving yourself. That's not believing in your dream to be with a partner that you could marry, you're going to have an amazing life. That's going to fall in shambles at some point, yeah, because it's not built on the right foundation. And this is to do with, there's healing that needs, there's stuff that needs to be healed within you that you're refusing to look at. Yeah, and they're saying you've got to stop letting the past hold you back. Yeah, hold your vision. In regards to, say if you are set, like it's time to release negativity and bring love into the situation. I feel this is time to release something and bring loving into yourself. Like, love yourself enough to hold your visions. So say if you always had a vision, like from when you were 11, like I'm going to get married and I'm going to have this house and we're going to be in love and I'm going to be in a connection where it's really funny, like we both find each other hilarious and we're always cracking jokes, right? So that was always your vision. And then you've got a partner that earns good money and you can get the house, but the connection's not right. Like you don't find, you're not on the, say you've got a different sense of humour and it just doesn't work. And they're saying, hold your vision. Like that's what you wanted. That's what you've always wanted. So don't settle. Hold out for that. That's what you wanted. Yeah? Okay, Capricorn, closing. And then you kind of sat down on the floor and you're holding your head and you just, it's like, I'm going to have to. Like, you know that there's something that you've got to do or that's coming and you're going to have to face it. You really don't want to, but you know, and you've kind of got your head in your hands and you're just like, oh. Someone is going to support you regarding whatever this is, because someone like put their hand out and you're kind of like, oh, could just be spirit though, and you kind of take their hand and you stand up. I just heard honest, like it's like if it is regarding connection, maybe you're going to be honest with them and I think they're going to be honest with you. And I think it might actually be better than you expect. Like, it's not as bad as what you've conjured up, but it may feel, because when you're in alignment and making the right moves, sometimes you can really tell because the energy, it feels right, you know, it feels right. Weirdly enough, it feels right moving away from this. It feels right saying no. Yeah? So we've got Capricorn. Only 3 left. Can't do both at the same time. What do you want to do first then? Libra. Libra, you might be off balance at the moment. Or you might have really fallen for someone. Take that resonates. Okay, Libra, please. Oh, vision, sorry. Interesting. So I'm just gonna tell you, and you can make whatever you want of it. So as I was shuffling, I saw the King of Cups came out, like but then I remembered the vision, and then I'm hearing I'm the king. It's a Jungle Book, like I'm the king of the jungle or something. The VIP. I don't know the words. And you're like bobbing along, and then like someone's undoing a rope for you to go past. Like you're just like like I am the king. Yeah, I'm the king. King of the jungle, king whatever, I deserve VIP treatment. Right? But I feel like there's a but coming, or there's like a shift coming here. So you recently might have been given a gift or something, or earned something. Maybe you got like a extra like bonus or some kind of something that's made you feel like this, like I'm the king, I'm like VIP, yeah. But interestingly enough, oh, whoa, they never do that. Okay, so you're feeling like that, you're feeling buzzing, whatever, but there's something you are not looking at. There's something you're still wearing a blindfold on. For some of this might be someone you have children with, that there's unresolved issues there. For some of you, it could be a pregnancy that you're just trying not to look at. Maybe you've got someone pregnant, or you're just like, what? Or for some of you, this gift was meant for, you know, or this bonus or whatever this was, it's kind of supposed to be put towards heading towards a new beginning and a certain path, but you're like not looking at that and not moving towards that on purpose. And it's kind of like, you know that you was kind of got that to use to kind of head towards that, but you've got it and you're so buzzing high, like, yeah, I've got this, and you've got a bit in your ego that you're now not moving towards that, and it's a bit like, oh, this isn't good, this is not kind of what was laid out for you, and you know it. So the wheel's turning here. What just came through is, for some of you, you might have done a bit of dirt to someone in the past, or more recent past, or not great towards someone. Could be a baby mum, baby mum, baby dad, whatever. and you've maybe just been focused on earning money, and you've built up quite a decent amount of money, and you're high vibe thinking, yeah, but the karma's about to snap your ass around for what you did because you haven't dealt with things properly, you've not been nice to someone, or maybe you're just like getting all this money but you're not paying for your children, and what's coming in is your karma. Or your, yeah, it's the wheel's turning, they're about to end this cycle, and you're going to flip all the way back down to a page. So you're going to go from king to the page, and that is incoming for some of you. It's coming, it's heading towards you, and it's gonna, obviously it'll be different way, it'll be in different ways for some of you. For some of you it might be something like, you get just, I don't know, like a debt that's from something that just comes down on you, fucking comes through the post. Or like I said, for some of you there might be a pregnancy that you just don't know about, and they're gonna claim child thingy from you, so you're gonna lose some money. There's that king again, hang on. Yeah, so it's to do with the off balance energy is a problem. That's the second time it's come through. Like you're not very good at just balancing equally. You seem to be like all one end. I get like you're all one end, and then you flip and you're all the other end, and you say you're not good at just balancing and juggling evenly, and that's an issue here. Yeah, so for some of you, if you did do someone dirty this isn't for someone who did actually. For those of you that have done someone dirty, it feels like over the last few months, 6 months tops, anything past from that, this is nothing to do with that. This is not you. It's not going to resonate for you. But those of you, if you've done someone dirty over the last 6 months, and you've got a bonus, or you've been working only on money, but there's like whatever you're feeling like this king. What actually is going to happen is, yeah, your karma's going to come back to bite you on the arse, and it's going to make you go within, because something's going to happen, as in like you're going to feel like, you know, like I said, a debt, or something's going to happen that you have to pay out for, and you're going to be like, fuck, all that time and money, and then the person that you did do dirty is about to hit a high peak of success, and it's going to they're being pushed towards their success, and you're going to be pretty fuming and heartbroken about it. And it's all to do with making you face yourself and face how you get stable. You get stable by being equal, balanced, fair. That's to do with stability as well. People don't realise, like, if you're going to be in a commitment, then you need to be equal, balanced and fair with your partner. You can't just be like, right, you pay all the bills and I'm just going to take all my money. Do you know what I mean? That's not going to work. Karma's going to bite you on your ass. Like, that's not reaching true point of financial success and stability. Just, you would have got it in the wrong manner, so it will be taken from you. I hope I'm making some kind of sense here, Libra. Sure, this isn't going to resonate for all of you. Yeah, it seems to be that you're too focused on money in the wrong way. Like, it's just too much. It's a bit toxic, and you're not learning how to balance like a commitment and having work, and, you know, like being honest and fair with a partner and able to work. Like, there's no fairness, balance here, and it's just, you cause conflict in yourself and other people. So this needs to be looked at. And yeah, because it's a bit like your own self-sabotage, because you're being selfish and self-centered. For those of you who do have children and you're not paying for them, but you're just conjuring up all your money for yourself to spend on yourself, buying yourself new cars that cost 12, like, I don't know how many grand, thousands, 15, 20, 10, even if it's a $5 car, but you didn't, you know, you're not supplying for your children. It's going to come back to bite you on your ass. Yeah, for some of you, you might be really scared to face someone. For some of you, you might be saving money to kind of go back and heal a situation, but just when you think you've got enough, you're going to lose it, and there's some kind of karma to do with that. Yeah, it's judgment. Yeah, judgment's being called on your arse, I'm afraid, Libra, and it's coming to some kind of ending, some cycle that you've been in, for how long you've been in. If you're too focused on material, it's about to balance out, and they're going to call it, and they're going to teach you how to balance more. So you're not just all about money and all about that. They're going to teach you a valuable lesson so you can learn to even that out, Libra. Yeah, I'm just getting you have been, whoever this resonates with, being quite selfish. Like, you're snapping at, you're holding something, and then someone tries to like reach out just to look at it, and you're like, no, it's mine. Like, no. You're like a bratty kid. Just all about you, but in the wrong manner, not self-love, and that it's just it's the wrong vibe. So, sorry. They're going to teach you a valuable lesson just so you can head towards actual proper stability. Sorry, Libra. Some of you might be dealing with a Virgo just because I randomly said Virgo a few times then. Aries. Okay, Aries. Okay, some of you might actually have done something physically to your leg that's slowing you down and causing you issues and problems. For others of you, there's something that you are dragging around with you. It's like it stops you from propelling and getting where you need to be. It's just like stuck on you. So obviously that could be just energetically, there's something that you're just lugging around with you. Okay, Aries, some of you might be dealing or something to do with an Aquarius. So Aries, please. Oh, for some of you, you might actually, you're someone that can't be by themselves. They just always have to be in a relationship, and that's really codependent, and it's like a codependent energy because you refuse to, you're not learning to be functional and be on your own. Like, you just always have to be in a relationship. Like, you break up with one, you're in the next one. And you break up with that one, you're in another one. You're not taking any time. You're just jumping in relationships that probably aren't right for you. Just, it's all a wrong vibe. That's, yeah, will be for some of you. For some of you, yeah, like you need to, it's time to be, alone time is needed, right? In order for you to figure out what it is you're dragging. Like I said, for some of you, it might be that this whole needing to be in a commitment, but the commitment's constant, because they're wrong commitments for you, wrong relationships, you're just dragging, like it's just pulling you back and slowing you down, and it's wrong. You need to learn to be on your own and be in your own energy, so you can kind of say yes to taking action, like to create the life that you need by yourself in order to head to the right commitment. For some of you, if you're twin flames, this is coming out, it's on divine timing, and it's maybe there's something, if you are awakened to the twin flame journey and you're a twin flame, there might be something regarding your twin from the past that you've been dragging with you for a long time, that you've tried to heal, but you've been lumping around with you, and it's saying it's on divine timing. There will be some action taken over the next, pain in my ear, over the next 12 weeks, could be 12 months, but 12 weeks feels more. Soulmate, definitely, could be regarding past connection that you're lugging around and lugging into your new commitments, and it's keeping you stuck because you're numbing it. So there's something that needs healing here, probably from a past relationship, because you're masking your feelings, whatever, you're masking stuff, and it's not putting you in the right energy. Muse, yeah, you're scared. So you just settle, but you're holding on to stuff from the past. There's inner child issues here. Maybe you focus too much on money, or in the past, maybe you left someone for someone that had more money and you regret it. Like there's something that's being carried forward here and is affecting your life now. For those of you who think it's regarding a twin flame, just chill. You've been lugging it around with you, but you're doing a good job, but it's going to come to head because the other person needs to. And that will kind of untie you and unlock you from that dragging around. For others of you, it's time to face like this material aspect or being codependent in relationships. Like, it's time for you to be on your own and face some stuff and look at yourself and look at your baggage and things you're bringing into connections. Okay, so yeah, so what they're showing me, you're dragging this leg around, but it's like you've been ignoring it. You've just been like walking and your thing, but you're ignoring the leg when it's all like, it's just like dead. It's not, you know what I mean? You're trying to, like if your leg was paralysed and you're dragging it. So then you're like, stop, and you're like, right, it's time to look at it. So, and then it flipped to two different things. One of you, like, if it's just regarding your issues and whatever, you're like dabbing a special cream on it and it helps heal it, and then it turns back to a normal leg and it functions and you can walk and run. For others of you, you do a bit of massaging to help heal it, but someone comes and there was a padlock and chain around it and they unlock it. So that's probably regarding like the twin flame aspect or X or whatever for some of you. Helps unlock a pain from the past and frees you from it, and then you're good and you're running again. So take that out, resonate. Last one, Aquarius. 1, 13, 44. Okay, let's go Aquarius. I get you like biting your nails, so you're nervous to like do something. You're nervous about something, anxious. You're like, am I going to do this? You are going to do it, but you keep going, am I going to do this? Am I really going to do this? So it's like, now I'm seeing a door that was locked and kind of changed up, but gradually over time you've unlocked each lock. Like you've got, and now the last lock's been unlocked and you're like, I'm going to open it. I'm going to open the door. Like, am I going to do this? Yes, you're going to do it. Oh, that just, yeah, something's gonna, you're shaking off all of the stuff that's been holding you back. You're just shaking it off, and you're scared, but you're gonna do it. And when you open the door, oh, you open the door and then there's like a cliff, and you're just like, oh, you're scared, but you know you've got to take the leap. You're kind of doing everything you can to kind of like have a backup plan. Like I'm getting you tying rope and then you're trying to find something to tie just in case I need to climb back up, just in case. But there's nothing to tie the rope to that's secure, because the divine's like, no, that's not how we do it. We don't try and create like backup or whatever. You have to trust and you have to jump. And you're peering down and there's like a target and it's like this way and you're like, oh, Aquarius. Oh, pride and ego, compromise, third party, balancing the scales. Ooh, destruction. Okay. Oh, now you want. Okay. They're saying let go of the stress. Like, for some of you, there's something either to do with a grandparent that you're stressed about, or there's some kind of bond or something to do with a grandparent that's causing you stress that needs to be kind of looked at or whatever. Okay. Something else? Yeah, change. Like, you know that going through this door, a lot's going to change for you, but that you cannot take this curiosity, am I saying about curiosity anymore? It's just being constant. Like, I feel like it's not just curious now, it's eating you up alive. And they're saying finish what you started. I feel like you've been thinking about this all the time. You've started this, like you need to finish it. Like, finish it. Yeah, this might be to do with like leaving behind like maybe a home and a connection, and you're scared, but you're imagining what positivity could come from it. Like that one possibility of you taking that leap towards someone else or whatever it is, and you're like, that's what keeps you pushing. But that's the guidance there that's like, this is what needs to happen, because look, like this is what you can have. They're saying what you're imagining is right. Like there's so much light there for you. There's something, it feels like something you need to share something. You need to share something with someone regarding a grandparent or to your grandparent. Not all of it will be grandparent, but you need to share something. And they're saying there's so much light for you once you share, but you're ducking and diving a bit because you have to leave something behind. And you've got to reach out. You've got to reach out towards. The person you've got to reach out towards is definitely older and wiser. Or their soul might just be older and wiser. Soon you're going to see that this change will make things better. It's gonna make things a lot better. Right, then I want to clarify. Yeah, it's like all about, are you devoted to yourself or are you and your dreams, or are you going to abandon them? And this is shadow work that's needed. Right, clarify on this. If you didn't, like, I feel like you've been masking this for ages, and it's just been in your, it's just, you've had a mask regarding this for ages. And it's like, there was a key on that card that tried to flip out, and it's just like, the fears hold you back, have you wearing masks, but you're waking up to it now. Yeah, you've received your lesson and you're waking up to it now. It's just your ego and your pride is what's kept you ignoring signs. Some of you may be in a commitment that's like a barrier towards this, and that's a problem for you. But the scales are about to balance out whatever this is regarding, in whatever you've been mute about. Once you kind of speak up, speak out, whatever this is, the scales of justice will balance and things will just settle and feel so much better. And this destruction that's happening inside your head and is being created outside in your life will just finish up, and everything will just feel better once you've stepped out and headed towards what you need to. They're saying believe in the impossible, because it can happen, and it will happen if you take the right steps. Okay, so you're really terrified and you take the step and you just trust, and then it flicks and you're at the bottom of that massive thing. You're like, oh, that wasn't that bad. You know, you build it up so much in your head, and then there's a sign like this way and you're like, okay. So you're learning to follow your guidance now and trust your intuition, because you see how what you'd conjured up in your head you thought was going to happen, but then you take the leap and it's so much better than you imagined. So you're like, okay, I get it. I need to follow my guidance and intuition. And then you follow a sign, it's like this way. And then there's like a corner you're scared to go around, and you're like, oh, but you can hear loads of people talking. And as you go around it, there's like loads of people, and it's like really good vibe. Feels like soul family, and loads of people that have been like waiting for you. It's like a party, and then you roll up and everyone's like, we're having a drink, and they cheers you. They're like, yeah. It's almost like you arrived at where you're supposed to be. The people that were waiting for you. It's a bit of a shock for you, but it feels extremely positive. So take the leap, Aquarius. Okay, I send you so much love and light. That's all for today. If you're interested in private reading, just message me, or details in the box down below. Bye.